Recent legal filings from OpenAI and Jony Ive's startup, IO, reveal their collaborative efforts to develop a mass market AI hardware device amid a trademark dispute with Google backed startup IYO, which specializes in custom molded earpieces. OpenAI has temporarily withdrawn promotional materials related to its $6.5 billion acquisition of IO to comply with court orders. Despite extensive research into in ear devices and meetings with IYO's leadership, OpenAI's first product may not be headphones. IO's chief hardware officer stated that the prototype mentioned by OpenAI CEO Sam Altman is neither an in ear nor wearable device, with a final design still a year away. The companies are exploring a variety of potential form factors, including desktop and portable devices, as they aim to create innovative AI products that enhance user interaction beyond traditional interfaces. Abhishek Mahajan, a senior ML engineer at Dino Therapeutics, explores the current state of aging research, co-authoring insights with Berkeley PhD student Stacy Lee. Despite increased funding for aging studies since 2021, the results have been underwhelming, particularly concerning sirtuin-focused therapies, which have not yielded significant longevity benefits. While NAD plus supplementation showed some health span improvements in mice, it failed to demonstrate revolutionary effects on lifespan. The landscape of aging research has shifted, with more NIH grants and private funding supporting ambitious projects, yet tangible outcomes remain elusive. Notably, advancements in cellular reprogramming, particularly through partial reprogramming techniques, show promise for rejuvenation therapies, but the clinical applicability is still in its infancy. The authors emphasize the potential of ongoing research to yield unexpected breakthroughs in longevity, despite the current lack of direct results. Chris Latner has introduced a way for Python to call Mojo code, presenting an exciting opportunity for developers seeking a simple, compiled language to enhance Python's performance with faster functions. The setup process is streamlined using the UV package, allowing users to create a .mojo file that defines functions like factorial and count primes, which can then be imported and executed in Python. Initial tests show promising speed improvements, with Mojo outperforming Python in certain computations, although issues like overflow for large numbers indicate that the technology is still in its early stages. Despite some rough edges, the potential for Mojo to serve as an efficient alternative to Python for performance-critical tasks is encouraging, suggesting that it may soon be a viable option for developers. Pickaxe is a TypeScript library designed for building scalable and fault-tolerant AI agents, simplifying the complexities of durable execution, queuing, and scheduling, so developers can focus on core business logic. Unlike a traditional framework, Pickaxe treats everything as user-defined functions, making it easy to integrate with existing codebases. It utilizes a durable task queue called Hatchet, which allows agents to recover from failures and manage long-running tasks efficiently. Pickaxe supports a wide range of configurations for retries, rate limiting, and concurrency control, and can operate on any container-based platform, ensuring massive throughput and parallelism. With an emphasis on a code-first approach, Pickaxe empowers developers to define their own tools and workflows without imposing constraints on implementation details. In January 2023, the article reflects on the evolving landscape of AI, particularly focusing on the major tech players, Apple, Google, Meta, Microsoft, and Amazon, amidst the AI boom initiated by models like DALL-E, Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, and ChatGPT. Meta, facing setbacks with its AI initiatives and a disappointing Llama 4 release, is aggressively recruiting top AI talent to establish a new superintelligence lab, albeit with concerns about its unclear vision and internal restructuring. The article evaluates each company's position in the AI ecosystem. Apple is seen as sustaining its core business through hardware while lagging in AI model development. Google boasts robust infrastructure and data advantages, but faces disruptive risks to its search business, and both companies must navigate the challenges and opportunities presented by AI's rapid evolution. The author concludes that while AI is transformative, fears of it rendering existing business models obsolete may be overstated, suggesting a more nuanced future where AI complements rather than completely disrupts current paradigms. The article discusses the decline of user experience in digital environments, particularly as AI technologies evolve and become more integrated with advertising. It reflects on the millennial lifestyle subsidy era, where venture capital funded unprofitable startups, allowing consumers to enjoy subsidized services. However, as interest rates rise and investor expectations shift, the focus is turning towards monetizing AI applications, leading to a potential flood of ads in AI generated content. The author argues that while generative AI tools like ChatGPT currently enhance discovery and learning, they are likely to become increasingly biased towards advertisers, making it harder for users to find genuine, unbiased information. The future may see a rise in generative ads without clear disclosures, complicating the distinction between genuine recommendations and paid promotions. The article concludes with a note of skepticism about the sustainability of ad free AI applications, suggesting that only niche markets focused on privacy or open source solutions may remain unaffected by this trend. Logtape is a versatile logging library for JavaScript and TypeScript that operates without any dependencies, making it easy to integrate into both applications and libraries. It supports multiple runtimes, including Deno, Node.js, Bun, Edge functions, and browsers, allowing for seamless usage across different environments. Key features include structured logging, a hierarchical category system for managing loggers, support for template literals, built-in data redaction for sensitive information, and the ability to easily add custom syncs. Logtape is available for installation via various package managers and is organized as a monorepo, with comprehensive documentation and API references available online. In the second developer beta of iOS 26, Apple has addressed readability issues in the Control Center that were prevalent in the first beta, where the liquid glass effect made it difficult to discern controls due to transparency. The latest update enhances opacity, improving clarity, while still allowing some color bleed from underlying apps, which may cause minor confusion. Additionally, the beta introduces a new ringtone reminiscent of music from the Ace Attorney series. Users interested in testing the developer beta can follow installation guides, while a public beta is expected to be available next month. Apple is currently in urgent negotiations with European Union regulators to avert significant financial penalties related to its noncompliance with the Digital Markets Act, DMA, which prohibits anti-steering practices that prevent developers from directing users to alternative payment options. Following a $500 million fine earlier this year, Apple is preparing to propose concessions by the June 26 deadline, which could include relaxing its App Store policies that mandate the use of its payment system. While Apple has already introduced a framework in iOS 17.4, allowing third-party app distribution and alternative payment methods, critics, including major developers and the European Commission, argue that these changes are insufficient, particularly concerning the controversial core technology fee imposed on apps distributed outside the App Store. If negotiations fail, Apple could face daily fines of up to 5% of its global turnover, potentially exceeding $50 million per day. Google is revitalizing its focus on Chromebooks by introducing a suite of AI features designed for newer, more powerful models, particularly those labeled as Chromebook Plus, which require modern CPUs and at least 8 gigabytes of RAM. Key enhancements include image generation, text summarization, and expanded capabilities for Google Lens, enabling visual searches and text capture directly from the screen. Additionally, the Quick Insert key now allows users to generate images on demand. The Help Me Read feature, powered by Google's Gemini, simplifies complex documents into more digestible formats. To further entice users, Google is offering a 12-month free trial of its AI Pro plan with Chromebook Plus purchases, which includes 2 terabytes of cloud storage and access to advanced AI tools like Notebook LM Pro. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman recently acknowledged the potential for advertising in ChatGPT during the inaugural episode of the company's podcast, indicating a shift in his previous reluctance towards ads. While OpenAI has not yet implemented any advertising products, Altman expressed openness to the idea, citing positive experiences with ads on platforms like Instagram. The company, which has raised significant venture capital and secured lucrative contracts, faces high operational costs for ChatGPT, prompting a need for sustainable revenue models. As the landscape evolves, with other tech giants like Google exploring similar avenues, the possibility of integrating ads into ChatGPT appears increasingly likely, though specifics remain unannounced. Disney and NBC Universal have filed a significant copyright infringement lawsuit against AI company Midjourney, alleging that its image generation tool unlawfully replicates their iconic characters, such as Darth Vader and the Minions, using copyrighted material without permission. This lawsuit marks a rare alignment between major studios and individual creators in the fight against AI's impact on intellectual property rights. Legal experts suggest that the outcome could set a crucial precedent for the AI industry, potentially restricting how AI models are trained and used, and influencing future copyright interpretations. The studios are seeking a ruling that could clarify the legality of using copyrighted material for training AI, which could drastically alter the landscape for both studios and creatives alike.